On the dividend news, we do have Qualcomm Incorporated, which hiked its dividend by 6.2% to 85 cents quarterly. This is the 21st consecutive year of dividend increases. The other one we did get was Nasdaq Inc., which plans a 9.1% dividend increase this year. This will mark 11 straight years of dividend growth. And the third to last one, we got an amazing dividend raise from American Express, which they plan to raise a 17% dividend hike. And the second to last one, we have Ross Stores, which hiked its quarterly dividend by 9.7% to 36 cents per share. And then the last one we do have here, guys, is Academy Sports and Outdoors, hiked its dividend by 22%. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you episode 229 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in, how much we grew the dividend snowball, which options we placed, which ones we managed, how much we collected in premium this week. We collected a pretty good amount, definitely had to roll some options, but I'll be covering that. The other thing we will be covering in this video is I will be showing you guys that SCHD will be going ex-dividend date very soon. We'll try to estimate around when that date will be, so I'll show you guys when I think you should try to purchase some more shares if you do plan to try to meet the ex-dividend date for this quarter. If not, you can always dollar cost average. But you guys already know every single Sunday we come back, guys. We have this dividend, or I guess this scripts in my Google Sheets that we kick off at the end of the video. We see this grow and grow. So right now my portfolio is projected to make $529.11 monthly. That's on average. So that's how much our portfolio is generating passively. I have to do absolutely nothing. This is all my active income I have been investing into this portfolio for the past maybe 5 years or so, and it's been growing and compounding. But anyways, by the end of the video we should see this much higher. Our goal is to try to continue to see this grow and grow, because eventually we'll be living off of this. But if we do look at the annual dividends so far, guys, 2024, in the first 2 months I've collected $1,234.85 in dividends, completely passive. We've already surpassed 2019's full 12 years, which, man, not 12 years but 12 months, and man, we are definitely surpassing that, and I definitely love seeing this growth. And then if we do look at the quarterly here, you'll see that we're working still on Q1 of 2024. We still have one more month, which is March, which is actually typically my biggest dividend payment month of every quarter is the third month. So I can't wait to see where we end up for the end of Q1. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed with that notification so you're notified when I upload these videos. I definitely bring these to you guys every single Sunday. And then, guys, on the options premium, we went ahead and started March already, and you'll see that we are in the positive now, in the green, $482.04 so far in the first week of March, collecting premium from the capital that we do have while we try to get assigned shares. If we do look at the options return on my money invested, so far we are at 2.53%, which I cannot complain with that, guys. We still have quite a couple months ahead of us. We don't know what the market will do, but at least I know that the worst case that can happen is I get assigned shares of companies I want to own for the long term. If we do look at the money invested here, you'll see that I do have goals, guys. So this kind of keeps me focused, keeps me disciplined. I keep showing these every single Sunday so you guys can know where I'm at with these. First one is to reach 20,000 subscribers. We're on our way there, guys. If you're new to the channel, of course, consider subscribing with that notification. If you're a returning viewer as well that hasn't subscribed, do that for us as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, go ahead and drop a big thumbs up on the video now while you guys are watching. It definitely supports the channel, definitely helps it out, costs you nothing. I definitely appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section if you guys did drop a big thumbs up on my video, and then I would definitely appreciate it there. Goal number 2 is to make about $425 on average per month on each quarter. We're definitely surpassed this, but again, we do have about $105,000 invested into SNSXX, which is yielding us about a 5% return. But this amount of money will actually be going into equities once we do get assigned those cash secured puts. So I'm haven't met this goal, and that's why I don't have it as complete. And if we do look at goal number 3, that is to reach $126,000 invested of my own money. If we do look, we're at $120,701 so far, so we still have maybe quite a bit way to go, but this one's definitely within our control, which I will definitely achieve. I know we will. And then goal number 4, guys, is to try to get to, or I guess dollar cost average the portfolio, $100 into the portfolio no matter what, at a minimum. If the portfolio is going up, down, sideways, whatever it's doing, we're going to continue to dollar cost average and accumulate shares for the long term. Our future selves will thank us. And if we do look at goal number 5, that's to drip an additional $25 every time a company is about to hit Ex-Dividend date. That way we can collect a little bit more of those crumbs, and then in the following quarter it drips, and hopefully those little crumbs drip even more, and it'll start compounding that dividend snowball larger and larger and larger every single quarter going forward. Goal number 6 is to reach about $100 per month selling options. We're definitely surpassed this, but we still have quite a couple months left. We'll see where we end up with this. And then goal number 7, guys, is to reach 1,000 shares of SCHD. We do have a goal, or I guess a plan on this. We're trying to get to it. We'll see what happens. I continue to buy SCHD every single week. We're going to continue dollar cost averaging and accumulating those shares until we get to 1,000 shares and we achieve this goal. And that'll be a huge milestone for us. If I do show you guys here the dividend payout, you'll see these are the companies that are expected us, or I guess that will be paying us out for March so far. We do have Altria, which will be April 30th. So we'll get some juicy dividend payments later in the video. We'll kick off these scripts, see if any other companies declare dividends. So if I do show you guys here the options though, you'll see that so far we're at $3,056.52 and premium that we've collected from options, so I definitely cannot complain on that. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright guys, so as you'll see here, the portfolio is at $235,054.58. We're down in the red by $1,431.30, which is about a 0.61% in the red. 2-year change, $46,944.34, which is about a return on the green by 24.96%. If we do look at the positions, you'll see here that in the gains, we're at $22,754.72, which is about a 10.81%. In the green there, cash, we still have about $1,789.99. We do have these shares, or this is my current positions. You'll see that we do have 2 cash secure puts on Apple for $167.50 that will expire on the 15th of March. We'll see what happens. This one's I had a roll this week. And then Microsoft as well, I have a cash secure put at $407.50 with that expires on the 15th as well as March. This one I had a roll as well, and we'll see what happens with these. And then guys, SCHD have about 681 shares, almost 682 shares, so we're trying to get it to 1,000 shares. We do have a cash secure put on SCHD that will expire next week on the 15th of March. Strike price is $75. We'll see if this just expires worthless or we get assigned 100 shares of SCHD. And then the last one is SNSXX, which is the Schwab US Treasury Money Investor. Currently have about $105,000 invested in this, earning us about a 5% return annually, plus the premium we sell on the cash secure put. So great return there, I can't complain. Great strategies for us. As long as interest rates are high, we'll be doing this. And then if we do look here guys at the performance, you'll see that the portfolio is I guess in gains $32,536.23. Return is 16.21%. And remember when we were back in the red here guys, I was buying, and now we've been growing and growing in the long term. If we do look at the investment income, we're projected to make about $8,971.79 in the next 12 months, which averages out about $747.65 monthly for the next 12 months. April about $667.09, May about $513 with 65 cents, and then June a $1,062.21. Very huge difference there in payments. If we do look at the history guys, I can kind of show you guys what we did this past week. So I do have it to start from the 3rd of March all the way till the 9th. So if I just scroll to the bottom, I can show you guys what we did. So on the 4th of March, we did do a sell to open. So I sold a cash cure put on Microsoft that expired on the 8th of March with a 410 strike price. This one they paid us about $145.34 after fees. That I also did on that same day, did a sell to open on Apple for a weekly on the 8th of March with a strike price of $170. We did 2 of these. They paid me about $102.67 after fees. On the 4th, we got Visa, which Visa actually dripped the dividend of $14.98. It dripped about 0.05 shares. And the next quarter we should get hopefully more dividend payments there from that company. On the 7th we bought some SCHD, so I bought 2 shares, spent about $157.50. And then on the 8th, 7th, we deposited $125, $100 to dollar cost average into the portfolio, and $25 for us to meet the ex-dividend date of SCHD because it is coming up very close. So I just don't want to miss out on it. So I went ahead and did it because I know it's this month. On the 8th of March, we did do a sell to open. Well, I guess we ended up rolling that old cash cure put we had. So I did a buy to close, bought back that 410 strike price put that expired on the 8th. Paid about $331.66, but right away I did do a sell to open. Moved it out till the 15th of March. Went down in strike price to $407.50. They paid me $488.34, so I got to keep the difference here. So what is that? Maybe like 150-ish, if I can do the math right. So that's what we made from doing this roll. We'll see what happens next week, if we'll have to roll it or we get assigned the shares. Well, anyways, that we also ended up doing a roll on Apple. So I did a buy to close, bought back those cash cure puts that were $170 that expired on the 8th. We ended up paying about $179.32, but I also did do a sell to open, which moved it out further out in time till the 15th of March. Went down in strike price to $137.50. They paid me about $256.67, so I got to keep the difference. I made about $80 or so from this roll. And then the last one, I wrapped up the week by buying some more SCHD. Bought about 2 more shares, spent about $157.06, and that was pretty much it for this week. So let's go ahead and see how much we collected in dividends this past week for doing absolutely nothing. Click this calculate dividends, and guys, we made $0 this week. That's okay because we will be getting a very juicy payment from SCHD in the next week or so, and I definitely am looking forward to it because it is completely passive. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump over so I can show you guys when we think SCHD might be going ex-dividend date. So let's go ahead and jump over to Seeking Alpha. All right, guys, so I'm here at Seeking Alpha. I have the SCHD ticker symbol pulled up here. Currently trading about $78.43. I am in the dividend history tab here. So if we scroll to the 2023 here, you'll see that typically we're actually waiting on 2024 for the first quarter. But if we look at the first quarter for 2023 as an example, if we go from there, they typically go ex-dividend date on the 22nd of March or 23rd of March. And then if we scroll to the right, you'll see that they typically declare that maybe on the 10th of March. So hopefully this week we'll see a declaration of the dividend from SCHD. I do believe it'll be way less than last quarter, which was 74 cents. It'll probably be right around 60-ish cents because it seems like the beginning of every year, they go back to the previous payment of the previous year. So you'll see here that we were getting 59 cents and they increased it by a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully I am wrong on the dividend payment and they actually announce it way higher, because that means that we're going to collect even more into the portfolio. So I definitely don't mind that. So hopefully I'm wrong on that one, but we'll probably go ex-dividend date, or I guess they'll declare when the ex-dividend date will be this coming week. But ex-dividend date should be right around the 22nd, 23rd. So I'll go ahead and accumulate some shares if you do plan to meet the ex-dividend date this quarter. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by jumping over to the Google Sheets. All right, guys, so we're at the Google Sheets. I am at the dashboard. So I have a copy of this over here, so we can kind of see the difference when we kick off the script, see how much we grew the Dividend Snowball this week. If we do look again, just the options premium March, guys, we're in the green so far, $482.04. These past 3 months have been positive in the green, so that'll be a great return if we can keep this up. Rate of return is a 2.53% on my money invested. If I do show you guys here the dividend payout though, we do have 5 companies. So these companies are going ex-dividend date, or they already went ex-dividend date. Altria will be going ex-dividend date on the 22nd of March, and they will be paying out April 30th. So we are expected to get these companies though. Only one missing for the portfolio is SCHD, so we'll see what happens with that one. But if we go up here to the portfolio tool, get latest dividends, give it a second or two, this will get wiped, and it'll see if any of the companies in my portfolio declared dividends this past week. And looks like potentially we got one, which I guess it could have been Lockheed Martin, and then we have Waste Management. So I will have to go. Waste Management is going ex-dividend date on the 14th of March, so we will have to purchase $25 worth of Waste Management so we can meet the ex-dividend date and get paid on the 28th. So I'll definitely be happy with that. It looks like the dividend raise showed up at 7.14% is what they paid. They're basically paying 75 cents now. They were paying 70 cents in the previous quarter, so gotta love those dividend raises, guys. These small little raises that we do get do compound for the long term, and they do add up over time. So you know, we had to do absolutely nothing for that one. If we do look at the options, you'll see that just so you guys can kind of see, this week $482.04. The previous month, man, all of these continue to compound, and they compounded to be 1,500. So hopefully we can do that with these 3 next weeks that we have for the month of March. So I'm definitely excited, looking forward to it. And then if we do show you guys here the settings, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And we'll jump over to MPower so we can grab the latest version of my portfolio, which contains all the purchases from this past week, so we can see how much we grew the Dividend Snowball. Alright guys, so I'm MPower under my Schwab account. You'll see this green button. Click on that, copies the holdings from my portfolio into the clipboard, which then we can jump back over to the Google Sheets. Actually right click, paste special values only. There we have it. We go over here to holdings. This is the old snapshot of my portfolio parsed out from last week. When we go to portfolio tools, update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. I do have tutorials for all this stuff, guys. It's completely available for free. Again, all I ask in return is that you're subscribed with the bell notification and you drop a big thumbs up on my videos to help out the channel. But let's go ahead and click on it. Give it a second or two, you'll see this get wiped. It'll start parsing stuff. We can jump back over here to the dashboard, start seeing everything. And looks, guys, on the projected dividend yield is a 2.71% compared to 2.70 from last week. Projected dividend yield actually did go up to 3.02. On the yearly, we're projected to make about $6,363 now compared to $6,349. On the monthly, we're at $530.27 compared to $529.11. So we went up roughly a little bit over $1. On the weekly, we're making $122.37. On the day, $17.43 compared to $17.40. So we went up about 3 pennies. On the hourly, we're making 73 cents every single hour that goes by now compared to last week, 72 cents. And then, guys, on the hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $3.06 compared to $3.05. So they went up by a penny. I guess they were doing such a great job there that they got a raise there, and can't complain. We'll eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. That'll be a huge milestone to achieve, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm gonna continue hustling, continue to stay disciplined, and try to achieve that. But anyways guys, this is all I have for you guys in this portfolio update. Again, if you're new to the channel or a returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with that notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up if you haven't done so yet. And if you stuck all the way to their end, let me know by dropping a hashtag SCHD, because guys, SCHD will be going ex-dividend date very soon. Hopefully they declare their dividend when they will go ex-dividend date, and hopefully you guys can get some juicy dividend payments for the month of March from SCHD. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.